Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to all my wonderful students. I hope you all are doing well at your home. After a short break, once again, we're back to our learning process. Today, we'll start our Grammar Guide textbook, Class 5, Chapter number 10, Prepositions. So students, first of all, open everyone your textbook, page number 73. Here you will get your chapter number 10, Prepositions. Now before we move to our chapter, first of all I would like to say what is prepositions. You know students, prepositions are very important to make a sentence, to understand the sentence. A preposition is a word that is used before a noun or a pronoun to show its relation with the noun in terms of time, position, and method and reason. So prepositions are very important. You might be learned in previous classes in, on, at, of, by, these prepositions. Today we'll see some more prepositions, types of prepositions. Now first of all look at page number 73. Here 4 to 5 blanks given to you. Now look at in the textbook. Look at the pictures and complete the sentences with the correct prepositions. Now students, just observe the picture. We'll not complete this blank now. First, we'll try to understand the prepositions. Then, at the end, we will see what's the answer of these prepositions. So first, we'll learn prepositions of times, prepositions of place, prepositions of positions, and other more prepositions. After, we'll complete this exercise. But here, try to observe these pictures which is given related this blank. The roots of the tree are dash the ground. Now these are known as roots of the tree. Now look at the roots of trees are dash the ground. Now look at the second picture. The book is dash the table. Now this is a book. This is table. Now look at the position of book and table. Now look at the next one. The aeroplane is dash the clouds. The aeroplane is dash the clouds. The boy's head is dash the water. This all are water and the boy is under the water. So look at the head, the position of head and water. The ball is dash the fence. Now look at here. Earlier what we have seen, the book is dash the table. That time table and book both are touching each other. But look at here, the fence and ball. They are not touching each other. So here which preposition will come? Different than the book is dash the table. So students will complete this blank after learning this chapter. So we'll start our chapter. What is prepositions? Now look at here. First of all, we'll see the definition of prepositions. Prepositions show a noun or pronoun in relation to place, time, movement, position, agency, manner, and so on. Read about the types of preposition below. I told you before also that a preposition is a word that is used before a noun or pronoun. And it shows a relation between to place, time, movement, position, agency, manner, and so on. And for that, we'll see different types of prepositions here. So first of all, we'll start with prepositions of place. Now students, here different prepositions. Prepositions of place, prepositions of time, prepositions of movement, etc. So students, first of all we'll learn number 1, prepositions of place. So look at the page number 74 in your textbook and underline some definitions or some words which is important. So look at the first, prepositions of place. In, on and at. Now how to use when we are talking about place? In, on and at, how to use it? Now the same prepositions we can use for the prepositions of time, for showing time, for movement. So how to use this? How to use in, on and at when we are talking about place? In, on, at. We use in when we think of a place as an area, something big enough to be all around a person or a thing. We use in when we think of a place as an area, something big enough to be all around a person or a thing. Now look at here, Sandy is in the kitchen. Kitchen is one place in our home. So that's why for these we have to use here in to show a place, kitchen. We use at when we think of a place as a point. Now how to use at to talk about place? So here we use at when we think of a place as a point. For example, I met him at the station. Now look at it. The station is a one place. Here, which point? Meeting point. And a discussion point, you met someone. So for that you have to use at. She was standing at the bus stop. So another point of view, bus stop is a place. At the bus stop. Turn left at the traffic lights. Is there one particular area you are showing? Traffic light. So at. Turn left at the traffic lights. Here one particular area you are showing to someone, that you can turn left at the traffic lights. You can turn right at the particular place. We use on when we think of a place as a surface. We use on when we think of a place as a surface. Put the newspaper on the stool. The sat on the floor. Now, when two things are touching each other, perfect as a surface, that time we have to use on. Put the newspaper on the stool. Now when you put it, the newspaper and stool definitely touch each other. They sat on the floor. While sitting, definitely your legs touch to the floor. So when you are thinking about a place as a surface, for that we have to use on. So now students, think about that blank which we have seen on the very first page of our chapter, that the book is dash the table. Yes, we have seen this. The book is, so what will come here? On. The book is on the table. So here on will come. Now look at, we use in with countries, cities and large towns. With the small towns and villages, we can use either in or at, but in is more useful. Both is correct, but in is more useful. People are mostly using in. So remember these two countries, cities and large towns because they are also one particular place. So while using each we have to use in, at, but in is more usual. We use in with roads and streets. Students, if you remember these all points, so it's very easy for you to identify that which preposition will come in that particular blank. So remember these all points. We use in with roads and streets. In American English, on is used. Yes, we almost using British English. So we are using in with roads and streets. Even in American English, they are using on. But almost we are using British English. So students, don't be confused here. We use at when we give the house number. They live in Netaji Street. It's a street name. But with the street, if you will give number that they live in Netaji Street, it's fine, the in will come. But when you say they live at 124, now look at here, one particular number given you. House number, that at 124 Netaji Street. So in Netaji Street, your house number is 124. So that time you have to use at. When you are using only street, so you have to use in. When you use number of street, then what's your house number? So for that you have to use at. Now on. We use on for the number of floor. They live on the second floor. Is a place only. But where to use on, in and at. For the number of floor, we have to use on. So students, remember these all things, that where to use in, where to use on, and where to use at in the prepositions of place. Because after prepositions of time will come, and here also you have to use in, on and at. So that time don't be confused. So remember students that prepositions of place in, on, at, in, on and at. So in we have to use when we are thinking about some area, place. At we can use when we are thinking about a place as a point, as a meeting point, as a discussion point. At we can use when we are saying about the numbers of house. You know, I said that turn the page at 74. It's number. And I say at 74. Open the page on. I didn't say this. At. Look at the page at 74. So that time when you use number, you have to use at. On we can use for the number of floor. Here also number will come, second, first, third, fourth. But here you have to use on. So students, I hope that prepositions of place is clear to you. If you have doubts, you can write in the comment box. In the next video also, first of all, I will explain you these prepositions of place, then we'll move to prepositions of time, then prepositions of movement, then prepositions of position, manner, agency, instrumentality, prepositions of cause, reason, purpose, prepositions of possession, measure, standard, rate, value, etc. And after completed this all explanation, first of all we'll solve that exercise which we have seen at page number 73. And while learning also, I will remind you between also that we have seen this blank before also. So what will come in that particular blank? So we will learn slowly, we will learn in a perfect way. So students, If you have any doubts here, you can write in a comment box. So in the next video, first of all, I'll solve that, and after we'll move to the next prepositions. Thank you all and have a wonderful day.